Hi, this is Paul. I want to do a quick video about Megyn Kelly and her remarks about the Jeffrey Epstein. It was just ridiculous. Actually, you know what? Let me play the clip and then I'll comment on it because it's absolutely ridiculous what she said. But let's play it and let you be the judge of her ridiculous remarks. Okay, so here, let's back this up and let's play this. You can hear.
Welcome to the Megyn Kelly Show.
A nationwide uproar is erupting over Megyn Kelly's controversial remarks suggesting that Jeffrey Epstein wasn't really a pedophile.
He was into the barely legal type. Like, he liked 15-year-olds. And I realize it's disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. I'm just giving you the facts. That he wasn't into, like 8-year-olds.
The backlash is fierce. Hashtag I was 15 is now trending on social media, with some posting photos of themselves at that age. 15 isn't barely legal, it's illegal, goes one post. You're defending a pedophile, says another. The women of the U took aim today.
A 15-year-old, a 16-year-old is a child.
Actress Melissa Gilbert is also speaking out about her experience as a 15-year-old who was made to share this first kiss with a 23-year-old co-star in the TV classic Little House on the Prairie. Through the lens of today, this is shocking. I have no words other than to say I was 15, she posted. And Kelly's remarks were given the Saturday Night Live treatment.
Megyn Kelly made a terrific point this week. She said Epstein's not a pedophile. Terrific thing to do. Say, I don't know, great job, Megyn. Megyn needs to put it back on TV. Legalize Megyn.
Exactly. Just incredibly tone deaf. Yeah, just I don't even know how she fixed her mouth to say this, but I think I know why she said it. Okay, because it's not to benefit Jeffrey Epstein. He's dead and long and buried, and it's not going to benefit him. It's actually to benefit Donald Trump. And follow the logic. She's saying it, and saying barely legal is 15 is not 15. Okay, barely legal is 18, 19, or 20. That's barely legal because 18 is legal according to the law. Okay, so anything under 18 is a child. Okay, but she's saying it, I think, excuse me, just in case when they release these Epstein files, in case Donald Trump was anywhere around Jeffrey Epstein or anywhere around these children, okay, she's trying to give him plausible deniability. They say, no, he wasn't messing around with 8-year-olds, or he wasn't hanging around 8-year-olds. He was hanging around barely legal to try to make it, but barely legal. Everybody knows barely legal is not 15, okay? Barely legal, again, is 18, 19, or 20. 20, that's not barely legal, okay? 15 is not barely legal, okay? That's a child, okay? And everybody knows it, just like the woman from The View said. And Sunny Hostin is a lawyer, so she would know, okay? But everybody else knows barely legal is 18, 19, and 20. They're not talking about those. They're talking about, and she's trying to make it seem like 15 is, no, 15, and especially since Megyn Kelly, you went through sexual harassment yourself, okay? You're a mother, okay? I'm a young daughter, okay? So how you can fix your mouth to say Jeffrey Epstein was he liked the barely legal type is absolutely ridiculous, okay? And like I said, I think the only reason she's saying it is just in case she's trying to be preemptive in case Donald Trump, when they release those files, if he was anywhere around Jeffrey Epstein or those young children, okay, she can try, people can say, oh yeah, those girls weren't 8, but they were the barely legal types. And most people know that barely legal, again, is 18, 19, and 20. But she's trying to put it out there in the atmosphere. But people weren't having it, okay? You saw those people writing on, hashtagging it and stuff and tagging her, letting her, and showing young pictures of themselves at 15. Even Melissa Gilbert, when she was, on the show Little House on the Prairie, when she had to basically kiss a man. I don't know even why they did that on a TV show. Although I know because back then they did do stuff like that. You did have older men marrying young girls back in those times, but I think they could have at least got an actor that was closer to her real age and just have him play play, have him play older. That's all. They should have got somebody that was like maybe 16 or 17 that he could have been playing, someone that's 21 or whatever the character was supposed to be. But because we know back in those times they used to do that. But we're talking about Jeffrey Epstein, and like I said, she's not doing it to benefit Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is dead and gone. She's doing this just to run cover for Donald Trump in case he's in those files anywhere, okay, or he's been around any. Those files say he was around, hanging around those young children, or he was around Jeffrey Epstein when that stuff was going on. So she's just basically trying to run cover for him. And like I said, people were not having it, and they were rightfully laying into her about it. Anyway, let me know what you think about this whole Megyn Kelly barely legal situation. I don't know what possessed her to even say that, but it is what it is in her case. She's, again, like I said, she's a MAGA, and so she's trying to run cover for Donald Trump. That's my opinion about that. That's what I think is going on. That's what I think she's doing. That's what she's doing, which is, again, a sick thing, especially for a woman that's been through sexual harassment and a woman that's a mother, okay? That's beyond the pale, in my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. In the description box, there are links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also, a link to my main channel, Trepacer, in the description box as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. The Patreon $5 a month, over 200 videos on there, 5 different categories. You get 5-minute preview clips of all the content that's on there. Follow a link, it'll take you to my Patreon page. I also have a link down below to my merchandise store where I have my spherical circles and I have the Trepacer design on my merch. I have it on t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears for men, women, unisex. Follow a link, it'll take you to my merchandise store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Paul saying so long, and take care.